Within the 1 week timeframe, forecast market schedules are run using offers for energy and reserves, load forecasted by the system operator's statistical load forecasting tool, and reserve requirements calculated using the reserve management tool. This is more sophisticated than NZGB and looks at each half-hour trading period within the day compared to just daily peak values used by NZGB. Cans for tight situations will be produced from 1 week to 4 hours out from real time when the schedules indicate a potential tight situation. That is, when we are close to a shortfall of offers to meet energy and reserve demand. This could easily result in an actual shortfall if, for example, forecast load increases or offered energy or reserve becomes unavailable before we reach real time. Within this time frame, there is no code obligation to submit accurate offers. These cans therefore have two purposes. One is to request participants to submit accurate offers. The other is to highlight that additional offers could help prevent a shortfall. WARNs and GENs are described as formal notices in the policy statement, which forms part of the Electricity Industry Participation Code, also known as the Code. The purpose of a formal notice is to request action from market participants when there is a risk to the system operator of failing to comply with its principal performance obligations under the Code. This includes a shortfall of offers to meet energy and reserve demand. WARNs and GENs are produced using the same criteria. The only difference is the time frame in which they are produced. WARNs stand for Warning Notice and are produced from 1 week up until 1 hour out from real time. GENs stand for Grid Emergency Notice and are produced within 1 hour from real time, as well as during real time. A WARN is sent to participants via email. Compared to a CAN for a tight situation, the WARN indicates a more severe issue. A WARN shows when the schedules are forecasting a shortfall, while a tight situation shows when the schedules are forecasting that we will be close to a shortfall. The WARN notice shows what the issue is, what response is requested from participants, and what will be the consequence of no response. For a shortfall, the potential consequence would be forced load shedding. As mentioned earlier, a GEN is exactly the same as a WARN, except it is sent within 1 hour out from real time, or even during real time. 1 hour is the gate closure period. Usually participants can't change their offers within gate closure, but according to the code, they can if a GEN notice has been sent. Formal notices, both WARNs and GENs, can also be found on the system operator website. SRC is a slightly different concept. SRC stands for Standby Residual Check. This looks at what happens after losing your biggest risk. SRCs are produced up to 36 hours out from real time. SRCs are produced for both North Island and South Island risks and can be seen on the Wholesale Information and Trading System, or WITS. There are two types of residual values provided: energy residual and capacity residual. Energy residual tells us how much offered generation is available to meet energy after losing the biggest generator or HVDC pole. Capacity residual tells us how much offered generation is available to meet both energy and reserves after losing the biggest generator or HVDC. On WITS, we can see how much residual is remaining according to the latest market schedule. A shortfall exists when the residual values are negative. An SRC shortfall notice is sent when there is an energy shortfall or when there is a capacity shortfall of greater than 100 megawatts. This video has covered the various types of information the system operator produces to inform participants of potential shortfalls. As we can see, there are several types of information provided at different times, from 6 months out all the way up to real time. For more information and links to the various information sources, please see the shortfall information document on the Transpower website.